Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I want to show you a new HARAK team that I put together in order to try and counter Saida and ATHALIA teams. So we're going to be fighting against this Saida, ATHALIA, Mahira, Dunliner, Ravion team, and we're going to be using Thedor, HARAK, Ravion, Lily May, and Ludovic. Now Ludovic is a flex position. You could use a damage dealer in his spot if you needed some extra damage. However, on this team, I feel like I need the healing he provides so that we can keep ourselves nice and healthy at the start of the fight and avoid some of that initial burst damage from a hero like ATHALIA, for example. So we're going to go ahead and run this fight. You guys can check it out. We'll fight this team a couple times, and then we'll fight some other versions of Saida, ATHALIA teams and all that kind of good stuff. But as you can see, our Lily starts out with some pretty big burst damage, which also helps HARAK get a kill with Tidal Assault, which then helps him grow in strength. He also just got another kill, is doing his ultimate, and he's making pretty quick work of these heroes, and it's just going to be down to the Saida and the ATHALIA Lance here in a second, which is right here. And now we should get the kill because the ATHALIA isn't going to be able to one-shot the HARAK. He's going to, because he grows in so much, he grows so much when he kills a hero, gains 60% of their HP and also 60% of their attack, and that just makes him really hard for ATHALIA to kill, which is one of the reasons why I really wanted to try HARAK against these types of teams, because ATHALIA has so much trouble actually one-shotting him. She can one-shot like every other hero in the game, but HARAK, she has a lot of trouble with it. He always seems to be able to survive it, and it's really cool. Also, this team's using the pack bond spell, so it's even tankier than normal, and they're making pretty short work of it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this fight again. Let me pull the team back up, and then we'll fight some other teams with Saida and ATHALIA. So before we start this next fight, I just want to do a little quick like rundown of the positioning and all that kind of stuff, and why we're using the heroes we're using and everything. So we're basically using a Lily May, like a slight version of a Lily May one-shot team. So we've got Ravion providing a growth stack for Lily. She's also getting a growth stack from the Divine Favor spell, which we're using that artifact because we're up against Mahira, and that's going to protect our HARAK and our Lily from being distracted by the Mahira clone. So that gives us the advantage there for them. And then we're using Ludovic, like I said, because I need some healing at the start of the fight so that the burst damage from ATHALIA and the other heroes is a little bit mitigated, keeps us alive and in a healthy position, and gives us time for our HARAK to start doing Tidal Assault and all that kind of good stuff. Then we have Ravion in here mainly for the growth stack to Lily, the Fatal Blow protection to HARAK and Lily, and then also just the big buffs that he provides. It is what it is. And then we have Thedor in here to basically feed HARAK energy and get him to a faster ultimate, because as long as we can kill this Dunliner pretty quickly, by the time HARAK builds his energy bar up, the bell will be going away, and it sort of works out with good timing. So that's basically why I'm running the heroes I'm running, and the reason I have them positioned this way is so that we can target a weak hero like the Phantomal with Lily, which gets her a kill on the Phantomal, giving her another growth stack. So she'll be at 3 growth stacks pretty quickly as soon as she kills the Phantomal, and then she moves on to the next one, and that's the one that she helps HARAK kill with Tidal Assault, which then in turn allows him to grow in strength and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and do this fight again and see how we go. Alright, we should get another win. I don't think I've lost any fights since I've set this up, but there is always RNG involved with Saida ATHALIA teams, so we'll see what happens here. It looks like actually this might be, I don't know, because our HARAK initially didn't reset the cooldown of Tidal Assault because he must have missed the kill or something like that, or targeted the wrong hero, but it looks like we're still going to be able to pull out the victory, even though this fight didn't really go the way I planned it to. So we just need to kill this Saida one more time after this, and we should be good. And you see how little damage the ATHALIA Lance did to our HARAK right there? It's kind of crazy. So yeah, and there we go. We killed the Saida and got the win. Check out the damage report. And then we're going to fight another version of a Saida ATHALIA team where we use a little bit of a different hero than Ludovic to give us the advantage. So here we have another version of the Saida Athalia team. This one has Dunliner, Damien, Taylene, Saida, and Athalia. So the way this team differs from the last one is it has healing that's going to be a problem at the start of the fight, and then it also has more heroes on it that have fatal blow protection or revives and that kind of stuff. So Taylene, Saida, and Athalia are both going to be, or all three are going to be a little bit of a problem for HARAK, but we should still be able to get the victory here. The key thing, or the key part to this fight, is whether or not our Lily, Perseus, and HARAK can kill the Dunliner fast enough. So that's why we're not using Ludovic, because we don't really need the heals to survive the burst damage as much as we're going to need more damage to get the Dunliner low enough that we can kill him with Tidal Assault, or get him very low that we at least assist in the kill, because we either need to kill him or assist in it to grow our HARAK, and that's the main thing. It's also going to reset the cooldown of Tidal Assault, which he can then use to maybe take one of the lives of Saida, you know, all that kind of good stuff, because sometimes Saida can be pretty tanky, but HARAK can usually one-shot her with his Tidal Assault skill. Even though it doesn't reset the cooldown, it's still a pretty good thing. So let's go ahead and hit battle, and let's see what we get for results. Now, if we don't kill the Dunliner early, we're going to lose the fight. That's basically what it ends up coming down to, because the heals from the Damien cart sometimes are just too much for us. And it looks like we might get... Okay, we killed the Dunliner, so we should be in a good spot to win this one. So let's see. And that's why we positioned our heroes the way we did, so we could target the Dunliner right away. And yeah, we got the HARAK ultimate coming in. We took one of the Saida's lives. Now we blocked the Athalia ultimate. Now HARAK is, what's he doing? Oh, he's getting a heart put on him, it looks like. But I think we can still pull out the victory here, even though he might have a heart on him. And we survived the Athalia ultimate, no problems there. As long as HARAK can do this ult that he's got ready to go. There we go, we got the win. All right, nice. So it's pretty impressive that HARAK's actually able to do this. Now Perseus did a lot of the damage here. But that's just one of the reasons why it's good to have multiple damage dealers when you're fighting against an Athalia team, because Athalia is always going to be targeting the hero that's doing the most damage. So if you have, you know, if you at some point in the fight, HARAK might be the damage leader, other times Perseus might be the damage leader, other times Lily might be, and if that's the case, the Athalia is not always going to be able to just focus on killing one of those heroes, and it might take her longer. So yeah, let's fight this team again, and then I'll see if anybody else has any other Saida Athalia teams set up. So let's go ahead and do this fight again. Maybe this time we actually don't kill the Dunliner, and you guys will get to see the team fail and what causes it to fail. So let's go ahead and hit battle and see what happens here. So we're going to target that Dunliner. You can see he starts taking some decent damage right away. HARAK's going to swim over right now, knock him up, does some decent damage to him also, and we just need to kill him a little bit more. But there, he healed up because the Damien cart activated, and as you can see, if that happens, it really goes bad for us. It's all about getting that initial kill with the assist with that Tidal Assault, because that's what's going to give us the edge and allow the fight to continue and all that kind of stuff. There's always one of these key linchpin moments in a fight, and if you can identify it, you'll understand how to counter certain teams and that kind of stuff, even with heroes that possibly aren't meant to be able to beat the other heroes and whatnot. So let's go ahead and pull this team up one more time. We'll fight it again, and then we'll look for some other teams. So let's go ahead and do this fight one more time, see if we can't get one more victory and get our HARAK to pop off. So let's just hit battle and see what happens here. So hopefully the Dunliner doesn't survive this time. It's so funny how, like, literally maybe 100 HP can be the difference between losing or winning in this fight, but that's what it ends up coming down to. And there we killed the Dunliner. We should get the victory now. So let's see what happens. Our HARAK has already grown in strength. I think he killed another hero, which allowed him to grow a little more, and before you know it, he's going to be kind of unstoppable. So even with Saida putting the heart on him, it still doesn't seem to affect him too much. But let's see. So there's the Dark Moon up. We killed the Taylene again. So now we just got to kill Saida 2 more times, and as long as we survive the Athalia ultimates, we should be good. Oh, that Talene came back. That might not be good for us. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're in the middle of an ultimate. The Athalia still wasn't able to finish us off, but let's see. And we killed the Damien card again. The Saida, there we go. We got it. He pulled out the victory. Yeah, once you get him grown and he's got like a lot of that extra HP and attack, he just becomes an unstoppable monster. I mean, look at that damage. 46 million, 28 from Perseus, and 9.7 from Lily. So yeah, it's all about that start of the fight, and that's usually how it works with HARAK. As long as you can have a strong start and get him to kill a hero really quick with that first initial title assault skill, he becomes just a monster of a hero. So anyway, let me see if I can find another team for us to fight against, and I'll be right back. So here we have Atraxie's team, and this is another Saida Athalia team with Dunliner, Burial, and Aliceth. So we're going to use the Théodore, HARAK, Lily May, Ravion team with Perseus on it, so we can get some extra damage in there, hopefully burst down the Athalia, or not the Athalia, the Aliceth, and maybe get to the Dunliner, but the Dunliner's in the back row, so it's going to be a little while before we can actually start attacking that Dunliner, so we'll see what happens. Also, there's going to be Burial clones up on the battlefield, which I think is just going to benefit us, because if HARAK is swimming around eating those clones, he's going to have a field day, I think. I don't know. We'll have to see, but let's go ahead and hit battle, see how this plays out for us, and yeah. So it looks like Lily and the Perseus go right after the Saida, kill her first life really quickly. We blocked the Saida ultimate. HARAK is somewhere here in the middle. Perseus just died, so that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Our HARAK, I think, just ate a shadow clone. We blocked the Aliceth ultimate, and let's see what happens. We need to kill that Dunliner so he doesn't put another bell up on the battlefield, and then it's just going to come down to, nice, there's our HARAK ult, kills everybody that's left, and now we just need to kill this Saida 2 more times. So we should get her killed right there, and now we should get to an ultimate here pretty quickly, and I don't think the Athalia can nuke down our HARAK. Nope, it shouldn't be too much problem killing her. Come on, swim over, eat her up. There we go. Alright, so we got the win, and that was actually normal arena rules. I don't know, I think I forgot to mention that, but yeah, we were both using normal arena rules, so the charms are still active, but we're both using red charms and everything. Oh, is it Burial doesn't have charms? Yeah. So there's things that could have affected just how good we did and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like, actually, you know what? I think he has almost the same team in normal arena right now. We could just go fight it. Let's try that. Okay, so we got Atraxie as an attack option. She is running the same team as in her friends list. However, it's probably positioned different, so we'll see how the positioning affects the fight, and we'll also see just how much the charms are giving us an advantage or giving them an advantage and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna take the Ludovic out. We're gonna put the Ravion over here. We're gonna move the Lily behind. Move Lily behind HARAK. And then we're going to put Perseus in, and we'll put him like that. So I want to start with the heroes all grouped up so that the Burial doesn't get an easy shadow clones coming out. So let's see how this goes for us. We're going to just hit battle, and I don't know what's going to happen. So let's just see what goes down here. We can probably kill the Dunliner way faster, which should be an advantage for us. But I don't know, that Aliceth ultimate can be really dangerous. However, if we kill Aliceth right here, then we won't have to worry about that ult. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Okay, there she goes. She's dead. Now we just got to kill the Saida, I think, and that's about it. Yeah, there's. I don't think there's going to be any more clones coming up. And hey, nice. That's actually pretty epic. I did not think that was going to work as well as it did. So yeah, HARAK is actually destroying these Saida Athalia teams. I am very surprised. I kind of just wrote him off as not being a good counter for her or against those kinds of teams, but it's really doing crazy good. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be my new team against Atraxes. Maybe I'll put this on defense and see how it works. I don't know. You know, defense is just, defense in this game is crazy. I should do a video just talking about why defense is so much harder than offense is, but I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's going to be about it for today's video, guys. I just wanted to show you this HARAK team because I was having a ton of fun playing with it, and it's actually being really successful against these Saida ATHALIA teams that people are having trouble beating and all that kind of good stuff. So if you have a HARAK, give this a shot. You obviously got to mess with positioning and things like that, but should be okay. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it. And remember, guys, I have a link to the Farlight store down in the description below and in the pinned comment. So if you want 5% extra dragon crystals with your purchases, you can use that link. You'll also be supporting me in the channel, so I really appreciate it. And if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.